And back at Infinity Park, game 26 here, the first day of the Sorevi RugbyTown Sevens. A Pool B clash between the Black Dragons and Bermuda. The Black Dragons lost their first and only game of the day, 24-12 against the Royal Air Force. Bermuda, that team you see in your picture right there, they're 0-2 so far. They lost to Glendale 24-7, and they got shut out in a big lopsided loss to the Southern California Griffins, 44-0. So both these teams trying to look at for their first win.
I have no blood in my hands.
Of the afternoon.
Going to be looking for some big game plays here from Tom Healy. They say describe him as their fittest player on the squad, as well as Neville Zool, the longest standing national team player here for Bermuda's program. Black Dragons on the other side, their first time around here to Sorevi RugbyTown Sevens. Number of players gaming, big game, big match experience here. They've been building steam, gaining momentum as we go along.
There you see some of the crowd that's enjoyed a fine day of rugby sevens. Seen some top players from the United States, some great international teams and players as well. It's been an exciting day of Sorevi RugbyTown Sevens, and only going to get better tomorrow. Another big full day of rugby, and then finals rugby on Sunday to cap it all off. So one of the great rugby sevens tournaments in the country, and we are right in the thick of it. If you're in the area, come on out. Still plenty of rugby left. Enjoy the wonderful facilities at Infinity Park here in Glendale. One of the top, if not the top, rugby venue in the country. A lot of action going on. We got the beers and brews tomorrow too that you can enjoy. Just in case you're wondering, we do have a wire problem with the referee. That's why it's taken a couple of minutes to kick this ball game off. Just gives the fans another opportunity to buy another hot dog or maybe another beer or soda. I'm Brian Vigil alongside Katie Worson. Katie, what have your impressions been of this first day of the Sorevi Sevens?
Well, just if you're looking for an opportunity to see the top level rugby here, as we take a look at the Black Dragons lineup, see some great things from Gordon Kircher, who's an exceptional player, as well as Koshin. Koshin finished off a beautiful try, really just bowled over and got the job done when it was needed. Black Dragon squad, number of new players. Here's Bermuda.
Yeah, a couple of the big boys up front, Aldo Campbell, Tashawn Da Silva, have been instrumental with this Bermuda squad. You mentioned Tom Healy. He's kind of the spark plug, the player coach and captain of this Bermuda squad. Jonathan Cassidy, a good friend of mine, the manager of this Bermuda squad. They've been here 4 years now, and some of these players have been here all 4 years, and they've gained experience every time they've come. It's helped them in their competition down in the Caribbean, but not having their luck so far today, looking for their first win, and they hope to get it against the Black Dragons, coached by Angus Peacock.
All right, guys.
And it looks like I think we're all set to go. The batteries have been changed.
Sides.
And we are just about to get going here. It is going to be Silver Romero, recent convert to rugby. He gets this game off to a start. And now it's Tom Healy that clears the ball out for Bermuda. Running back into, nice little offload to Healy. Healy finally finds some space. It's been tough going for the Bermuda team so far, trying to find any kind of space. They had a little bit of a gap there with Tom Healy, but quickly closed by the Black Dragon defense.
Certainly defense, something that they've been looking to target for improvement based on their experience from their first matchup.
Good ball, good ball.
Good look at our first scrum of the contest. Got to have the official ball here.
As you mentioned, Romero, a recent convert to rugby. One of the greatest things about this tournament is you'll see everything up from Olympic level athletes to people just getting into the game, but fantastic athletes that could project for that level of play in the future.
Let's
The
go.
Black Dragons, according to their bio, a lot of these players have never had experience at this level before, so they're getting first-hand knowledge of what it's like to play at it. Tough competition. High tackle, not 10. Referee's going to get another 10. Nope, she's just going to say, let's play on. She almost got involved herself in that ruck.
Okay. No.
All right, what's going to be sorted out here? Now we're going to have a talk with the AR. Let's take a listen.
Anything else besides just not 10?
Got a little help from the AR Brighton. And we're going to see yellow against Bermuda.
Not 10. I need you off. I need you off.
It's not 10 against Tashawn De Silva.
Okay, the mark is over here, guys.
He made no effort to get back, was involved in that tackle.
Not 10.
So he's going to be sitting in the sin bin for 2 minutes, and here's the Dragon with a chance to get on the scoreboard first. Just a quick passage of hands, finds his way to Borden Kircher. He's their best finisher. It looks like he's going to do the job here. He got slammed down pretty hard in that try zone, but the leading try scorer this summer
11.
puts the Black Dragons on the board.
Yes, I need your tackles down.
And another warning by Bermuda for the high tackle. But what a good start there. Black Dragons took advantage of that yellow card.
Absolutely. Really, it's about those opportunities when they're presented to you.
11.
A momentary lapse of discipline, not getting back 10. Referee Bryant wasting no time to set the tone to say that that's exactly how it needs to be done. We'll take a look here. Finishing with Borden Kircher. He's got a lot of pace. There's a reason he's the leading try scorer. He's the one to get that done.
Instant replays are brought to you by Alpha Graphics. Increase your reach with marketing and print services from Alpha Graphics. agdigitaldenver.com. Beautiful conversion attempt makes it 7-0. Black Dragons a little fired up now. Got a little confidence. Still have the power play going for another 50 seconds. Silver Romero kicks this ball off.
Release.
There's big Aldo Campbell. Ben the man wins a lot of the hard ball for this Bermuda squad. Tom Healy bundled to the ground. There's Campbell again with the offload.
High tackle.
High tackles. Another high tackle.
That's fine.
Bermuda still playing short. 30 seconds left in this sin bin offense.
Over there.
Yeah, take your time. They're going to go to touch here probably. Kill enough time. Maybe it'll last another 15 seconds so they'll get that man back for this line out. There's only 2 people on that side of the stands, and the kick ended up hitting them.
Thank you.
Got to keep your eyes open on the
You
ball
guys,
here.
it's your ball.
It's all about accuracy, Biz.
Yeah, I don't know if they're shooting for it now. Tashawn De Silva, did he get the okay? Yeah, he's back on the field.
Hey, show me on offsides.
So Bermuda back at full strength here. Trailing 7-0. The Black Dragons able to score 1 try with that man advantage. Here comes Bermuda down with the ball. Oh, there's a big gap opening up. That defense rushed up quick, but it closed just as quickly. And there's Borden Kircher. Gets it out wide. Black Dragons did well to get that ball away from trouble. I never thought I'd say this, but it's starting to be a little cooler here at Infinity Park. It's been a very warm day. Great day for rugby. Here's Bermuda with that full arm penalty. Can they take advantage? A step, 1 step, 2 step. Tashawn De Silva should have some fresh legs after spending the last 2 in the sin bin.
You guys have to release.
And another full arm penalty.
De Silva, a player who frequently captains Bermuda's national sevens team. No stranger to leadership opportunities.
Yeah, Antonio Parent-Chief, just that little pop pass. The timing was such where just a Black Dragon defender hit him right as he caught that ball. Results in a knock-on now in Black Dragons. In Bermuda territory with a chance for a scrum down here. They got their finisher out wide. Borden Kircher out on that left wing.
Biz, you certainly do feel the temperature drop. Even a gust of wind is picking up here at this point.
Fine.
Feels good after a long, hot day of rugby. Again, just 2 matches after this one. We're in match 26. They do take a stabber on that right side. Cut back inside. It looks like James Fault, number 7. Gets the ball back.
That's fine.
Good ball retention and recycling. Number 12 that time. Garo Prinsloo. Oh, good defense. Aldo Campbell came up quickly. But the Black Dragons have done well to retain possession. There's that finisher we talked about. Oh, too quick for his own good. Slips, Healy brings him down. Was it a high tackle? Again, another high tackle, though. Seen a lot of high tackles. Black Dragons trying to knock again. Mark Bird near the line. They're only about a meter out. And, oh, just squirts right through the tackle attempt. Cliff Kindred scores the try to up the lead to 12-0 for the Black Dragons.
Black Dragons really taking the route the hard way, just going for physical force right into the contact, but had enough leg drive to get it done, get it over with. And Kindred was the benefactor here, as we see tons of physical play getting involved. Bermuda putting the pressure on. Kindred just used the space when it was needed.
And Kindred's try was converted by the Black Dragons, and we go into the halftime of this Pool B battle. 14-0 in favor of the Black Dragons over Bermuda.
It's been a few years, and so it's great to welcome back the British Army Sevens team. The British Army has a long history of playing sevens and annually holds a major tournament which used to be the largest sevens competition in the world and still attracts over 80 teams. Well, their mission is to remain among the top world club sevens teams and to keep the British Army in the public eye through world-class performances on the rugby field. Well, so far this season, they've reached the quarter-finals of the Howick Sevens and the last 16 of the Langholm Sevens in Scotland before heading down to England for the prestigious Roslin Floodlit Sevens, making it to the bowl final against Harlequins. They are going to be strong, fit and tough to beat.
Let's have fun, boys!
Here's the Black Dragons team. They got a 14-0 lead, looking for their first win here at the Sarevi RugbyTown Sevens. And in the other huddle, it was a little different story. We saw one yellow card in the first half issued to Bermuda, and that led to a try. And there was 2 tries scored in that first half, and it was the big finisher, Paul Bordenkircher, that scored the first try of the game. And just before the half, Black Dragons added one more, Katie.
This was where they tried to take it the hard way, and Kindred ended up with the ball at the end of that sequence, finishing it off.
Well, we saw the Black Dragons huddle, but it was a different story in the Bermuda huddle at halftime. They were not happy at all with the team's performance. They know they got to play much better if they're going to come back into this game. And right now, it's a couple of missed tackles early on, and that's not the way you want to start. And it looks like it's going to be another try, and it is for Kindred. He dots down. Last minute of the first half, first minute of the second half. 2 quick tries by Kindred. Now reaches the score to 19-0 in favor of the Black Dragons.
Black Dragons players and their fans are fired up at this point. Cliff Kindred, described as still learning the game, is certainly putting on a clinic here for all of us. Making it happen, scoring his 2nd try of the match.
Yeah, still has a little bit of work to do. Had to outpace the cover defense by Shane Donovan. With the conversion slotted successfully, 21-0. And what a good start by the Black Dragons.
Make sure you're behind.
Momentum has certainly been on their side, Viz.
What's that?
Momentum's certainly been on their side.
Yep. That try at the end of the first half. That does a lot for a team. You score right at the end of a half or in the first minute of the second half, and the confidence is just going to be building and building. There was a knock on by the Black Dragons on that restart, though. So here's Bermuda with a chance. Trailing 21-0. Haven't really got free at all. The Black Dragons have played some pretty good defense.
Can you guys each take a step in, please? Crouch. Bind.
This has certainly been just a tale of 2 different matches. Their first go out, they seemed a bit tentative, and now they're just on fire.
Well, they didn't start their play until really late in the day. And here's a race for the try line. Can he get the bounce? Oh, he got the bounce, but it slowed him up a little bit. But he still has a gas to get in the try zone. Excellent try, Antonio Perrin-Chief. Quick and elusive, one of the young stars on this Bermuda team. They know about urgency. Again, the conversion's all important, though. All 3 conversions were successful by the Black Dragons, so they want to make sure it's just a 3-score game. That conversion's not going to make it. 21-5. Still a 3-score game with the Black Dragons out in front.
And Parent Chief, he's a young player, but already establishing himself as one of those more core team members. He's been participating in this tournament for 4 years, has yet to score a try until today, just now, this minute.
Maybe that's why he was so emphatic with that dot down. Well, congratulations, a long time coming. There's a nice high restart. Oh, he said he hit her in the air. Oh, not wrapped, that was it. The hit was there, but it was just a shoulder charge. So here come the Black Dragons, trying to get that, add to their lead again. De Silva with a tackle.
That's fine. That was back.
The Black Dragons going to win this possession. Nice little stab by Kindred. Looking for support inside the 22. Was that forward? No, the referee said play on. Dan. Oh, he's got to play that. That's not releasing the ball. Yeah, good tackle by Bermuda. How close was that?
Try-saving effort there for sure. Bordenkircher just wants a couple more inches.
Eric Soto on the outside. Oh, were they behind the kicker? If they were, that's a try. Well-worked try. All the way in. A good reply. Jamie Baum scores another quick try for Bermuda. It's not over, folks. We still got 3 minutes left. They got to do all this with urgency, though. 2 quick tries by Bermuda makes it 21-10 with a conversion to follow.
Much better effort this second half. Bermuda's picking up steam.
Yeah, they probably are ruining that early score by Kindred in the first minute. If they didn't have that, it'd just be a 1-score game. Actually, just be a couple of point score. But as it is 21-12 now, Bermuda looking to keep the momentum going. They turn the tide a little bit. There's the Black Dragons. And again, it's a fairly young Black Dragon team. Maybe you put a little pressure on. They're not used to this high level. There's no advantage played there, but the referee is going to give the scrum here to Bermuda. And they continue to dent that scoreboard. Going to stop the clock here with about 2 minutes left. De Silva's out for Bermuda. It looks like the Black Dragons got some fresh legs in too. Looks like Christopher Hofstra has come on for the Black Dragons. Not quite sure yet who has come on for Bermuda. It is a prop though. All right, Bermuda, you got 2 minutes and you're down by 9 points. So you still got to score twice. Healy takes it strong. The kick was through, but that didn't do a whole lot. Yeah. Well, they can take the line out here. Yep, they already set it up. So the little stab through, Katie, didn't really do much for this Bermuda squad. Looked like it was almost going to be a turnover ball, but they caught a break. Black Dragons knocked that ball on. So they do have an opportunity here for the line out, or the last to touch it, rather.
Probably wasn't the best option there, Viz, or at least he would have hoped he got more of his foot on the ball.
Yeah, every second is just so vital, and there's a knock on against Bermuda, so that doesn't help matters at all. Black Dragons now in no hurry, about a minute left in this contest. Just 2 matches left for tonight, folks. And bright and early tomorrow. I think it's a noon start as well tomorrow. Finish up pool play, and then we get to quarterfinal action. And then we get set for finals rugby on Sunday here at Sareve RugbyTown Sevens.
Black Dragons making another substitution, taking as much time possible off the clock as they can.
And they get the free kick. We're under a minute. Picking up a little ground here. They got the speed on the outside. But it's Parent Chief that goes back. He's the first one to get it for Bermuda. Is he able to get around his opposite? No, and that's just a wayward pass. This could help the Black Dragons cause. But a Bermuda player stepped right in. I think it was Dan Cole that stepped in. The Welsh wizard.
Beautiful read of...
Yeah, full arm penalty the other way, not kicked through the mark. A little bit of comedy of errors here in this last minute of play. Both teams desperate to get on that scoreboard again. What are the Dragons going to do? 15 seconds left in this contest. The clock is ticking. Looking for one more tap. And a little pass inside. Is he going to find the distance? Yes, he is. I think one last call. The final reply is made by Gordon Westmont, number 10, for the Black Dragons, as he makes it 26-12 with the conversion to follow. So congratulations to the Black Dragons for getting off the schneid, getting their first win of the competition.
That's a big game play from a new team.
And the conversion is successful, and that's the final whistle. 28-12 is the final score, with the Black Dragons getting their first win of the competition over Bermuda.